Okay guys, so we're on workout B for the TT backyard buff body workout. We are going to start off this next circuit. We're going to go 30 seconds per exercise, no rest between exercise, so really quick transitions in between. And there's only 4 exercises in this circuit. We're going to start off with a low box jump. So I've got my tire here ready to go, and I'm going to show you a variation on a renegade row, so I'll need my tire as well. So start off with low box jumps, up, then back down. So remember, we're going for 30 seconds all the way through. Immediately after that, I'm going to hit a TRX dip. So I'm going to position myself in between here, set myself up and suspend, come all the way down into a dip, and then right back up to lockout. So one of the things when you're dipping on the TRX, you may want to have a little bit of a higher suspension just because it'll chafe along the side of your arms. Maybe wear a long sleeve for that option. Just a thought. Okay, immediately after that, we're going to go into 15 seconds of lunge jumps. So 15 seconds per side. I'm going to get down into a lunge and I'm going to jump right back up. And with this, you really want to focus on driving through that front leg. So we're going 15 seconds straight. And then immediately after that, we're going to do a renegade row. So I've got my kettlebell here. Hello. So I've got my kettlebell, and with the traditional renegade row, you'd have 2 kettlebells, and you would row on one side and then put it down and then row on the other. If I've only got one kettlebell, then what I'm going to do is suspend myself, and I'll do that using the tire. You can use a stack of books if you like, you can use a chair if you like, maybe a low bench, and you can get just as an effective exercise using that support. So I'm going to row up and then back down. And so because you're only rowing unilaterally, you don't have one implement on each side. Do 15 seconds on the one side, then switch over 15 seconds on the other. Remember, with the renegade rows, you want to keep your glutes nice and tight and your abs brace. Okay, so once you've finished the renegade rows, you're going to rest for 60 seconds, and then we're going to repeat it 2 additional times for a total of 3 rounds. Now 3 rounds, remember, only because we're working for 2 minutes straight. 30 seconds on each exercise, 4 exercises, no rest in between each. And then we'll move into the second circuit. Okay, so we're on the second circuit. We've got 3 exercises here, 40 seconds per exercise, but we are not going to rest between exercises. So we're going to start off with a close stance goblet squat. I've got my kettlebell right here in front of me. I'm going to pick it up and grab it by the horns, bracing my abs. I want to take a close stance, so probably right underneath my hips. My toes are a little flared out. Squat all the way down and then back up. Keep a really straight back, fire through your glutes, squeeze at the top and pinch. And we're going to go for 40 seconds. Immediately after that, we've got a TRX tricep extension. So probably bring your TRX about waist height. Walk yourself back just a little bit, even it out, and then from here I'm going to fall into it and then fully extend out. Then immediately after that, we're going to do a bicep curl. So we got 40 seconds of the tricep extension, and then we go right into bicep curls. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit and then give you a better angle on the bicep curls. So I've got my palms up, lying back, abs are nice and tight. I'm going to keep my elbows high, and I'm curling up and then right back down. And so we got 40 seconds of the bicep curl. So immediately after that, you're going to rest for a minute, and then right after that, you're going to repeat this circuit 2 more times for a total of 3 circuits, and then we're moving on to the 3rd circuit of this workout. Okay, so we're on the 3rd and final circuit for workout B. We're going to start off with a kettlebell get-up, and what you're going to do is you're going to go 30 seconds on each side for the get-up. So I've got my kettlebell down here, and let's go through proper get-up technique. I'm going to lie down on my mat. I'm going to get into the fetal position. I'm going to grab my bell, turn it over, push it straight up, and lock it in place. Okay? So from here, I'm going to dig my weight into my right elbow because I've got the bell in my left hand, and I'm going to sit up with a straight back. So nice and high, and then from here I'm going to go up onto my hand. And notice how my chest stays nice and open the whole time and my shoulder is packed. From here I'm going to bridge, squeeze my glute, come through, half kneeling with a bell right up over top of my head, and then stand straight up. And then I'm going to step back. Now here's the part that always gets me. I have to windshield wiper my back leg so that my spine is aligned when I put my hand back down. And then from here I'm going to weave my leg through and go right back onto my bum, onto the elbow, and then onto my back. Immediately after that, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the same arm, so I'm not going to put the bell down. I'm going to go right back up, do another get up. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Immediately after that, we're going to switch to the right, no rest, going with the right for 30 seconds. So 30 seconds per side on the get up. Okay, right after the get up, I'm going to get my kettlebell out of the way. We're going to go into pikes. Okay, so remember, we're not resting between exercises here. I'm going to set myself up. I've got my mat. My TRX is at about waist height, or sorry, about mid shin height. So I'm going to set myself up, go right into pikes here, and this will be a great ab workout. So we're going to go knees in and then come back all the way through. Okay, and then right after that, I'm going to go into an ab fallout. So I'm going to move this forward a little bit into the middle. That's about the right height for me for the fallouts. Bracing my abs, I'm going to squeeze my glutes, and when I'm doing this fallout, I'm going to think tall and skinny. So I want to really focus on squeezing my butt and bracing my abs. And the further I extend, the harder it's going to be on my abs. So get a good stretch, really squeeze your glutes to protect your low back. Okay, so that's a fallout, and then immediately after the fallout, we're going to do a shuttle run. So what I want you to do is I want you to take 2 cones or find 2 landmarks that are about 10 meters away or 20 feet away, and you're going to shuttle run from one end to the other for the 40-second time frame. After that, you're going to rest for 60 seconds and repeating this circuit for 2 more times.